Hey, family, and welcome back to Beyond the Table podcast. I am your host, Roberta, and I am so excited that you decided to come back again. So let's get into it. In this episode, I would like to just discuss with you back to the basics, back to the table. What does that look like? What does that mean when I say back? That means we've been there before. And I want to just ask and show me with a show of hands, how many of you eat at the table now? My hands are not even up, I tell you. And I'm asking the question. But I remember, and this is really how I got here, I was making a lot of dysfunctional decisions as a young mother. And one of those was not making the time to have dinner at the table with my children. And so now I understand the purpose in really being able to gather around the table and have those meaningful conversation. Because the table is more than a place to eat. It's really a place of connection and meaningful conversation. And so on my journey, I have to go back in order to move forward. But guess what? I get to take you with me because I am going to share all the things that I felt that I did well and the things that I know I did not do as well as I wanted to. So in today's episode, we're going to chat it up about bringing our families back to the table. And I know it's around Thanksgiving and Christmas, the holidays. We all gather at that place, that special place to eat at that table with all the trimmings, with all the delicious foods, all the things. But what happens when that day is over? How do we stay connected? How do we stay in a posture of where we can be family? And again, and like in my last episode, family does not have to mean that it's blood relative. It doesn't mean a blood relationship. It could mean your friends, co-workers, whomever you deem as your family. And so I am here. My assignment is to journey through and allowing others to be a part of the peace that I've been able to witness within my own family, because I've had to lay some things aside and then invite the things that I needed around me. Purpose as well as the power in relationships. So we're going to achieve that. And guess where we're going to do it at the table. So when I think back from being a little girl, I remember my parents eating in the living room, and my siblings and I, we were eating at the table. And it was always a place where we had to hurry up and eat. It was like a scheduled thing. We ate, we took a bath, you had a routine. But today it's the fast food drive-thrus, moving, fast pace, just really not taking the time to connect with the family. Even if it's once or twice a week, because I understand schedules. You got sports, you have after school programs, parents are working late, parents are working more than one job. But again, these are things that we have to be intentional, because we cannot get it back once the time has left us. And so being able to really sit in that, because once the time is done, it's done. And being honest with you, I wish I could go back and eat dinner at the table with my young children. But I know that's not possible at this time. And even with their schedules, I don't get a chance really to eat dinner with them at this time. Who would you like to have more time with at the table? Is it a parent? Is it a grandparent? Is it a child? Is it a friend? Because we do understand that time waits on no one. I look back and I think about even me and my siblings sitting at the table, and we played. We didn't eat all of our foods. We snuck and threw the food in the trash. Sorry, mama. When no one was looking, we didn't tell on each other. We made those pacts at the table. because sometimes we just didn't want to eat. But those conversations, the laughter, the moments, the memories, they're still with me. Now, I wish our parents were sitting with us, but they sat in a different space. And guess what? I did the same thing. So what are we modeling? Are we taking time to sit and eat, to make those memories? I think it's time to get back to the table. What do you all think? How many times a week are you willing to make time to sit at the table with someone you care about, with someone you love, just to see how their day was? Honestly, a table can be therapeutic. Sitting at the table, think about this. Business meetings, sometimes you can accomplish so much over a meal. And when you're sitting at the table, around the table with family, friends, you find out how their day went. You're able to do assessments, to see their facial expressions when you're asking questions and having certain conversations. It's that deep place for those colorful conversations at the table. So, who are we going to invite this next time, to come and meet with us at the table so that we can have those conversations that's needed to happen? Sometimes we're estranged from loved ones and we don't even know why they're not speaking, or why I'm not speaking, or why she's not speaking, why he's not speaking. But if we just come back to the table, we can figure out a lot of things at the table that will promote healthy relationships and healing, because it is possible, one conversation at a time. So here's a tip as I close from the table. Make time, because we all have 24 hours in a day. What is important? Are those relationships important? It's like I've shared with some of my friends over the years. Don't make time when I'm no longer here to come to the homegoing celebration. Don't make the time for that. Make the time to see me. And I can honestly say the friends and family members that I do have relationship with, we do that. So that's the tip from the table. Make the time for the people you care about, the people you love, to meet them at the table. Until next time, family, I will save your seat, because this table is for you.